To Channel 5 News. First of all, sports. Today in sports, we have heard recent facts that the backboard in the Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp gym has been shattered by a counselor. What is to be done with this counselor, no one knows. He may get fired. We will never find out. But that is besides the point. Because today is the Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp quilt auction. And boy, are we excited for that. Now, let's go down to Dan Steinhelper for the latest news on this exciting event.
Well, thanks, Ben. Today we're here at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp to celebrate the annual quilt auction, which is the camp's biggest fundraiser of the year. That's right, they raised $38,000 last year for the camp here at this annual quilt auction. And you know what? This morning we had thunderstorms, but now it's clearing off and looking like it's going to be a spectacular day. That's right, spectacular. I'm excited. I don't know if anyone else is excited, but I'm excited. Anyways, Ben, let's go back to you. Hey, by the way, nice jacket.
And thanks, Dan, for that lovely report on the quilt auction. Next up, we'll be cutting to our traffic report with Bjorn Peterson. Take it over, Bjorn.
Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes.
What's this? Late breaking news from the quilt auction. There seems to be a quilt missing. Dan, do you have anything for us on this missing quilt?
That's right, Ben. We have a breaking story here at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp. It seems we have an unprecedented event here. There is a missing quilt. What will we do? Not sure yet, but we will get back to you in a few moments, Ben, with further updates. Thank you.
Dan, we have a mission for you. You must find the missing quilt. Because you are the Commodore of Camouflage, the Master of Morphine, and the Duke of Disguise. Take it away, Dan!
A mission? A mission?
136. I commend the hill. Usually they're very slow, very awkward bidders, and the previous years no one's ever bid from the hill.
Isn't it a coincidence that
this year you guys are really coming through?
I'm a Duke of Disguise?
You know, maybe we'll have to change the seating around it.
A Master of Morphine.
Okay, quote number 23 comes from Nazareth
And the Commodore
in Armstrong, Iowa.
of Camouflage.
By 44. It's a cutie. I don't care if you got
A mission. Here we go.
Wouldn't that look nice? Okay, 25, you said it. 25 and 50. 25, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50 now.
On your mission, we hope you find success in finding the quilt. But now, we will go back to the quilt auction with Amanda McMillian, who has an eyewitness of the account. Amanda, are you there?
Thanks, Ben. I'm here with an eyewitness, Chef Chad, who seems to have seen the stealer of the quilt. Chad! What have you seen? What have you seen? Tell us all!
Well, I don't know. I was over there grilling the hamburgers for this quilt auction, and this person come running by with this big old quilt. I don't know. I didn't know if he bought it or if he... But the guy was... I don't know if it was a guy or a girl. Have you seen him?
No, I'm asking you. This is urgent.
Urgent?
Think hard. Think.
Well, was it after you made the baked beans or the hamburgers? I can't remember. Let's see.
Those baked beans sure were good.
Yeah, they're quite tasty, aren't they? I think it was about 10 minutes ago he come running through here. I mean, just right before you guys are on his trail, I think.
Did you hear that, folks? 10 minutes ago. We have to go find him. Back to you, Ben.
Thanks, Amanda, for that lovely report and that eyewitness. And now, we will be going to Mike Denon with the eye in the sky, looking for Dan. Mike, have you seen any reports of Dan lately?
Well, thank you very much, Ben, for handing it over to me. We're here live at the quilt auction at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp, here in the Sky Chapter 5. We're looking for Dan Steinhelper, our man of the mission. Now, if you want to look out there, we haven't been able to spot him, but we're definitely still looking for him. Right now, there's a beautiful quilt on sale that just sold for a lot of money. And we're looking out there, we don't see him at the picnic benches. However, I do think I spotted him. I think I spotted Dan. He's over by the old quilt racks. You can see him walking around right now, right near the front. You see him there? Yes. All right, Ben, we have now spotted Dan. We'll send it back to you.
Liking your help in finding Dan. And now, we will cut to Dan live for a special update on this event.
Ben, we have an update. That's right. I've obtained a quilt auction program.
Can you feel the excitement? What's that?
It appears that the missing quilt is number 129 by Susan Peterson of Cannon Falls, Minnesota. The size is 88 by 73. Description is red, white, and blue. Stars and gingham with tan.
Is that your final answer?
48 8.5-inch blocks with 4 borders.
Is that right?
Back is red with tan stars. All
600,000 pound, did you found? How about 700? 6 and 7, 700
no
now me. 700, 800 now.
craft
900,
polyester bag.
1,100.
Made by Susan Peterson, donated by Susan Peterson. Cost of materials was $50. We'll get back to you when we have more information back.
Thanks, Dan, for that update. And now, we will be going back to the quilt auction for some eyewitness accounts of this event.
Thanks, Ben. This is Bradley Vanderwall here with an eyewitness account of this terrible theft that has happened today. We have here with us Steve Vishy, and he believes he has some information to help us out here.
Well, I was over there, I was taking pictures. Before I put my camera back, I ran up because I had to go get myself some more discs, you know. So I came over here and I looked up on the hill, and you wouldn't believe I saw the little critter running up by the woodshed. And wouldn't you know, I believe it was Stephanie, one of them program there, correctors, whatever you call those people. I saw her. She's up there, and I looked and I said, "Hey, there's Stephanie. What there are you doing up there?" She didn't answer me. She thought she'd being clever, hiding it under one of them wood things, logs. Yeah, that's what you call them. Thank you for helping me out there, sir. You're a kind man. But anyway, that's who I believe it is. And you better believe it there, Stephanie. If I find out it was you, oh, you're in there big trouble.
Thank you, Steve. Wow, this is getting intense. I'm going to send it back to you now, Ben.
Thanks for that report, and we hope this quilt gets found for your sake, so you have a chance to purchase it. And now, we must cut for a commercial break. We'll see you on the flip side.
What? Wow. Wow, that good, huh?
I know.
So how was your chicken?
Not as good as my ice.
While we were on commercial break, we've got some more leading information, and now we will cut to the Dan cam to see what is going on.
There are two kinds of people in this world, and I'm one of the latter category. The lactose intolerant. Oh man, Dan cam is messed up. Let's see if I can fix this. There we go. Okay. All right.
was a very interesting account of what Dan is really doing on this mission. And now we have a live set interview with Jeff Montgomery, the site director here at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp.
Hi, Carl.
Hi. We were just wondering what you might have to say about the missing quilt.
There's a missing quilt, huh, Carl?
A missing quilt, Jeff.
Is that what you said?
A missing quilt, Jeff, yes.
And I feel a bit accusatory toward me, Carl, and
Why?
I have to tell you, I don't appreciate that much.
Can you
Because,
tell me why this would be?
let me tell you, I think I might know what's happening. You see, I saw Gilby this morning trying to jimmy the lock to where the quilts are kept. But it was funny. It was 5:30 in the morning. He was in a bathrobe and trying to do it with a toothbrush.
Yes.
It didn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And I said, Gilby, what forever are you doing? And then he tried to let me know that he was like sleepwalking or something. So I turned him right around and kicked his little behind right back to bed because, of course, 5:30 in the morning, he shouldn't be trying to jimmy a lock with a toothbrush.
Not a toothbrush, no.
Right, Carl?
Not
you agree with me?
Oh, not
testify
it
to
never
that?
does work when I try to...
So, I don't know. I hate to be accusatory toward Gilby, but that's possibly one idea that I have. And let me tell you this. We take lost quilts very seriously at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp. And now I'm on the mission. And if I find it, Carl, if I find the quilt,
Yes, sir?
whoever's possession it's in, they are in trouble. Right? Right. Now I've got something on the stove. You need to go away now. So, thank you, Carl. Have a good
Thanks,
time.
Jeff.
I'm on it.
You heard it here first, that exclusive interview with Jeff Montgomery. Thank you, Jeff, for your time. And now, we will be breaking back into the crowd for some more eyewitness accounts of this tragic event.
Hey Ben, this is Chad Bruton here, and I have Mr. Bjorn Peterson. Bjorn, is it true that the quilt belongs to your mother?
Yes, that's true. It was my mother's.
Okay. Bjorn, how is she handling this situation with her quilt being missing and all?
She's distraught. I think last time anybody saw her, she was up in the corner of the chapel just crying her eyes out and rocking back and forth saying, why? Why, God, why? It's awful. What kind of a heartless person would do this? I don't know.
This is just tragic, Ben. You just hate to see something like this happen in such a small and warming community such as Wahpeton. I really hope we catch this fellow or gal. Back to you, Ben.
Eyewitness reports. I seem to have something coming in here. Dan, is that you? Do you have late-breaking news? Let's cut to Dan now.
Well, Ben, it appears that our missing quilt, was lost between the times of 1 o'clock and 1:02 this afternoon. That's right. I think I saw a quilt in the passenger seat of that car. Let's go! That we have captured our culprit. Let's find out who it is. What's that you got in your hands there? Nothing! Doesn't look like nothing to me. I'm taking out the garbage.
Doesn't look like garbage to me.
He's lying!
It's garbage!
It's a thingy!
Have you seen a missing quilt?
No quilts
Yeah,
here!
that's it, it's a thingy!
Just an old
Then what do you
blanket in the
call
back.
this?
Hey, you! Get me out of here!
Quilt number 129. We found it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out who our mass culprit is.
I know who it is!
What?
Chef Chad!
Whoa!
Chef Chad! No!
I would have gotten away with this if it wasn't for you rascally kids and your dog Scooby. Scooby-Doo!
Hey, let me out of here!
Who's at the bell? Looks like we have something in the back.
Quick, kick it, see what's alive.
Don't be kicking
Looks like
me
another
off.
quilt. But it's a talking quilt.
Oh, it's a quilt of talking.
That one of this quilt sounds like Elmo at all.
I'm tied
Look
up!
at that. It's not a quilt. It's Mitsu.
It's me, and I'm tired of being tied up because he tied me up because I found out he stole the quilt. At first, I thought it was Stephanie, but it wasn't. He was wearing a clever disguise. And when I saw that, he tied me up and he put me in here and drove me around like a crazy person. I want out of here.
Unbelievable, folks. But it looks like we've solved the mystery of the missing quilt.
I'm just dizzy.
We good?
Are we out of here?
Back to you, Ben. Hey, nice jacket.
Speaking with us through this exciting event here at Okoboji Lutheran Bible Camp. We'd like to thank Dan for helping us out in solving this mystery. And we'd like to thank our God for being so mighty and helping us find this missing quilt. For without him, this would not be possible. Thank you, and God bless.
I'd like to say something to my accuser. Listen up here, pal. I have no idea what you're talking about, and that guy that you saw fiddling with the door with a toothbrush, that wasn't me. That wasn't me, and you can't prove it either. I will be vindicated. I'd like to take a walk with that fellow who did accuse me. Yeah, we'll take a little walk, and we'll see how he likes that. Huh? Yeah. So, bring that out. Let's see him. Come on. Get tough now, pal.